With a bit of online research, I've found a few solutions to printing with coffee. The one I've tried in this video is with the nori recipe, using rice flour and water to create the base gel for the coffee to be added to as the pigment. I'll add a few links in the description to other recipes and resources that I use to decide how much coffee to use. If you want a more detailed description of the nori paste, check out my other video. I've made a smaller amount here as I'm only making one colour and it doesn't really last very long. I did see a post online on how to add preservatives and make it more stable, so I will try that in the future. With the coffee ink mixed up, I want to show you a really nice property of this ink. It's really quite translucent, so you can build up depth in the prints as you go. Here, I've split my image on Photoshop into the different levels that I want to use and place on top of each other. Now I just need to make them into screens. I'm using Frank the fax machine to burn away the plastic coating of the risograph paper. Sometimes he fights me, but with a bit of pushing and restarting, it really is a cheap and effective little burning unit. Next, I need to mount the screens onto the frames, which could not be easier. You just have to try and get them reasonably taut. After a few disappointing prints, I decided to dump the homemade squeegee and go with a soft roller. It deposits a lot more ink on the surface. This process is originally derived from mimeography, which uses rollers and screens like this. I really want to show you in another video my diaphragm mimeograph. It's a really fantastic object and I'll show you it soon. The registration device was getting in the way and the coffee ink is quite easy to line up with the previous layers, so I went freehand. This is really why I like printing with coffee through this process. The image starts to appear stronger and stronger as you go, and finally you have something with a surprising amount of detail. Here is one I made before of Nina Simone, using the squeegee that worked really well, but I'm still super happy with my Fabrizio De Andre. Tell me what you think in the comments.